I think this month for me like 44 to 40%, and that's
Oh, okay.
really good. Yeah, because that's actually I think what kind of thinking about it. Yeah, that's more than I made in my 401k. I'm I'm honestly
Okay.
surprised. I didn't expect that.
That hands-off approach seems to suit your lifestyle, right? And with
Yeah.
your work schedule, I imagine you don't have much time for active trading anyway.
Honestly, I mean, because when I first thinking about trading, I know like people were talking about charts, literally looking at charts all day, computers. I'm like, that was driving me crazy. Like I literally look at sheets all day for construction, but with this, it's just much more faster. I don't even have to worry about it.
Hey there, how's your weekend going?
Hey, pretty good. Not too bad. Crazy freaking day out here today. Just finally got home. Now time to relax.
Yeah, oh man, I feel that there's something, I don't know, therapeutic about that, right? Isn't it? Gets your
Yeah.
mind off other things. Speaking of which, it's been about I think a month since you started with us, right? And how's that been? How's that been, fitting into your all daily life routine?
I mean, honestly, it's been pretty good. It's one of the things I look forward to when I get home. That way, just relax, just, check it for a little bit. And it's
Uh-huh.
really in the beginning, I was like just kind of looking forward to it the entire time. Now it's like a everyday motion.
Mhm. Yeah, right, right. That's exactly what we're going for. So what does your, typical day look like? Are you working, you're retired, or anything
Right.
else?
Yeah, so right now I work in construction. So, my days start really early, have long nights. Sometimes, today wasn't that bad actually. Today I ended it like what, like around 7, 8. So nothing too bad. But yeah, I do love construction.
Yeah, construction management, that's demanding work, to be honest. Long hours, lots of stress, right, I imagine.
Yeah, you have no idea. Especially dealing with contractors, it's always, they fall through all the time. It's just a headache sometimes. But
Uh-huh.
especially when like working, with a budget, just, oh my God, I don't even want to think about it. I'm getting a headache right now.
So with those kinds of hours, when do you even have time to, I don't know, like think about trading or investments or anything else? Do
I
you have
mean,
any time?
sometimes, like usually I wake up in the early morning. I've been trying to wake up earlier, like usually 6, 7 a.m., even sometimes 5. And even when I get home, like I check literally right before this phone call. So there's that.
Uh,
But it's like I told you before, it's like a system in my head. Now I literally
uh,
check day. That's like on one of the things I look forward to.
uh-huh. And what have you been, seeing during those morning coffee checks?
I mean, honestly, some pretty good numbers, like good numbers.
Mhm.
I would say I don't even know. Like I think this month for me, like 44 to 40%, and that's
Oh, okay.
really good. Yeah, because that's actually I think what kind of thinking about it. Yeah, that's more than I made in my 401k. I'm that's
Wow.
I'm just honestly
Okay.
surprised. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, 48% in a month, versus a whole year in your 41K, right? And that's gotta feel pretty damn good, right?
Honestly, yeah, it does. Like, for my job, working in management, it's just so freaking stressful sometimes. And looking forward to this, I'm like, whoa, aside from my crazy wife, this is really fun to look at.
Yeah, yeah. To be honest, that hands-off approach seems to suit your lifestyle, right? And with
Yeah.
your work schedule, I imagine you don't have much time for active trading anyway.
Honestly, I mean, because when I first freaking about trading, I know like people were talking about charts, literally looking at charts all day, computers. I'm like, that was driving me crazy. Like I literally look at sheets all day for construction, but with this, it's just much more faster. I don't even have to worry about it. That's like the best part.
Yeah, yeah, and I think also the family obligations, right? So could you tell me about that? Are you married? Do you have any kids?
Yeah. So I have a wife. She's a nurse, so it's another story about that. I have a son too, and he's actually the leader in the football team, which I'm
Uh-huh.
really proud of him. And I also have a daughter.
Okay,
She's
okay.
been trying to do like volleyball and stuff, but every time I try to go to her practice, but I'm always so busy. I always miss her practice. So usually have my wife go.
Oh, yeah, man. Teenagers and sports schedules, that's like, that's a full-time job, right there in itself. So
You
what
have no
sports
idea.
are they into? The volleyball you said, right?
Yeah, I said volleyball, and then my son, he like he's the captain of the football team right now. So I'm really proud of him. Like I just wish I had some more time sometimes to attend them.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, I bet. Yeah. And with your wife, I think working nights, you're probably doing a lot of that, right? So that's a shuttle service solo, to be honest, right there.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
And
She works all the time. It's really nonstop.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, between working, kids' activities and everything else, having an investment that actually performs without, requiring your constant, attention must be probably a relief, right? What do you
Well,
think?
yeah, like I've never really been the investment type, but like stock market, like all these numbers that don't even make sense. Like I don't even get it sometimes. But on like I used to always like try it, and I always just end up losing a lot of money, like reading up earnings reports and just everything. It was just a big headache for me, and in the end, I always lost money.
Yeah, yeah, the classic retail investor experience, to be honest. So what made you think, Forex automation might be different?
Honestly, like there's a lot of like things out there that I'm like, oh, it's not gonna work out, and I was like, whatever. I wasn't even risking much, but when I tried it, I was like, whoa, this is something else. Because I've heard like all the YouTube videos, I watched all of those, and I'm like, whatever about it. And then this one just came across my mind. I was like, you know what, just whatever, I'll try it. And having that kind of return, like what I said, like what 44 to 40%, I've not seen that before. Like in that short time frame, that's freaking crazy.
Mm. Right, right. That's fair enough. So with these, results, have you already started thinking about making any changes to your financial planning or
I mean,
anything?
like right now, I could just daydream. Like right now, probably like put the money aside for my kid's college fund or something, and then maybe
Okay.
like, even plan a vacation I've been really needing. Because like every time I try and plan something, I always have something come up. I've always been so busy, so this might be the time for me that can actually give me the
Mhm.
finances, and the money I need just to like have some time for myself.
Yeah, yeah. That's nice. So where would you go for a vacation? Somewhere relaxing after all those, construction sites.
Oh my God. It would be nice, Italy, go through the, Venice, like across Europe, like something like that. That would be the dream. Just get away from here.
Yeah, well, yeah, that sounds amazing. And with teenagers, though, are they excited about a family trip anywhere, or would they rather stay home?
No, actually, so my daughter, right now she's learning Italian. She's been obsessed with it. And my son, he's obsessed, with the car seams and everything. So that'd be the perfect family trip.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's fantastic. And it's going to feel I think good knowing that the investment might actually make that trip, possible as well, right?
I mean, yeah, like for the first time, we're actually talking about it, like for the things that we're gonna be doing. Because I know we just worry about the bills so much because we have so many expenses, but now we can actually probably think about a trip for once.
Yeah, yeah. And that's really what it's all about, right? Isn't it? And having options, being able to say yes to, things instead of always, having to say no, right? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not like, we're not really struggling or anything, but having two kids and, saving for college, like, I gotta really appropriate the expenses right now and
Yeah.
just trying.
Yeah, yeah, and the college costs are, they're insane these days.
Tell
So,
me about it. It just keeps going higher and higher. I've seen that.
yeah, yeah. And what are your kids, thinking about for college?
Well, my daughter's trying to follow what my wife's doing. She's trying to do medicine. Then my son, you already know, he's probably just trying to figure it out. I mean, he's got good grades and stuff, so he has a lot of good options for him.
Okay, okay. All right. And with these kinds of returns, you might actually be able to help them, right? To graduate without massive student loans.
I hope so. Yeah, like I don't want them to just like start their adult lives literally just burned to the ground, or just burn in debt.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, this has been, really refreshing to hear. It's not often I get to talk to someone about, um how trading fits into real life, kids, work, family, vacations, all this stuff, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but it's just been, honestly better. Just something that I'm actually looking forward to in the future. But Charles, I did really appreciate you for your time. And it's really nice to like see the person behind the company. I don't really see that before. Like a lot of people just hide themselves behind the screen, but you literally on a call with me on Zoom. Like who does that?
Yeah, sure, sure. I mean, absolutely, buddy. Keep me posted on how things are gonna go, all right? And
Yeah.
I hope you
Cool.
guys make it to your, future trip soon, all right?
And I'm excited for Italy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Charles.
Okay, awesome. Take care and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Safe. Take care. Bye.